Hello everyone and welcome back to Lucidity's Toyscape. So today we're having a bit of a different video. We're not quite reviewing these toys, but we're going to be comparing them. So here I have a very old season of Smooshy Mushy. This is the Yolo Froyo season. This is from season or series 2, whichever you want to call it. I have here the American version and the UK version. So these ones got sent out to America, and I assume other places in the world as well. And these back here got sent out to the UK, and probably a few other places, including Malaysia, which is where I live. So I easily got my hands on these, but these I had to buy off of eBay. I am wearing a band-aid today, so I'm sorry about that. I accidentally cut myself when I was cutting an orange, which coincidentally is the color I'm wearing today. Yay! So there is actually a distinct difference between the US version and the UK version, which is what I'm going to be calling it, but I'm not sure if that's like the official name or if it even goes to the UK. I don't really know the specifics, but that's what we're going to call it. So before I do this, I would like to show you the packaging. I don't have the packaging for the UK version because I already opened them, but here's the packaging for the US version. So this guy here comes with an orange slice, this one comes with cotton candy, this one comes with cherry, and this one comes with a strawberry. But the besties for the UK version are actually different for some of the characters, not each one. And I would like to explain to you why this happens. Well, in the UK, there are different laws and regulations put on toys, and there are certain things that can't be done. For example, the cherry given to the panda here looks too much like a real fruit. So it is a concern that children will get their hands on it and they'll try to eat it because it looks like real food. So they have to take precautions. They can't have toys that look like and are the same, pretty much the same size of real food. So since we've already spoken about the cherry, let's go ahead and open this red one first. This is the one that the panda comes in. Now, even though this is a much older series, it still applies to the new series and to all toys in general. Alright, so here is the US version of this panda. Let's open it up. And here we see the first difference. If you want to see me open these UK versions up in real time, then you will have to visit my very first video, which you can find here. It's not very good, I will admit that I have improved a lot, but you can still go ahead and check it out if you want. But I will be explaining what happened in that video pretty much. So first, we see the first difference. The US version comes with one of the mini bottles, and inside are two ball chains. Here we have pink and red. But in the UK version, we didn't get a little bottle, which is very strange because all the Smooshy Mushys I've opened thus far have had their little mini bottles, and I don't see why a child would try to eat this. I forgot to mention, but the UK version also only comes with one ball chain instead of two. I don't know why it happened. I really can't explain it, so that's it. And here we see the actual difference, which is the bestie. Let's go ahead and open that. Oh gosh. Okay, so here it is. Here's the bestie. It's very... Something is wrong with this, but it is very squished. I'm not sure what happened to it. It's also very hard. But that's not the concern of this video. So here's the cherry. Looks more like a squished tomato rather than the cherry. And we'll find out her name in a second here. And here is the panda. So here she is. She's pretty much exactly the same as the other panda we have from a previous video, except she's much cuter. Her printing is a lot poorer, and that might be a factor. Maybe we'll find out with the next two that we open, maybe, yeah, maybe the UK version has a poorer paint job. This one is a little yellowing because it's quite old. So here we do have this sticker, and I do believe that we got a sticker for this one as well. Actually, it's not there. No. So in the US version here, we did get the sticker, but in the UK version, there is no sticker. I also don't know why. I feel like something went very wrong when they were making these. There's so many things we're missing that don't need to be missing. I think the reason why they left out this sticker is because they didn't want to change the artwork, because the artwork has the cherry. But the problem with that is, on the packaging, they do have the new artwork. So I feel like this was probably a last minute thing. Maybe they didn't have time to change things. I don't know. I'm only telling you what I know. So here I have the US version of the checklist. Here it is. So we got Padma Panda and Cherry Chica. And just so you know, she comes in the red bottle with the green straw. So now you can find her a lot easier if these are still available where you live.
There's still plenty where I live.
So here is the UK version of the checklist, and as you can see, so they do have the artwork, they just didn't make the stickers. We have Padma Panda and Penelope Plantain. So that is right. One of them came with a cherry. Here it is. And here we have Penelope Plantain. So it's very different. One comes with a cherry, and one comes with a plantain. If you don't know what a plantain is, this is plantain. I think it's kind of like a banana, but I honestly don't really know that much about plantains. Let's go ahead and move on to our next one. I would also like to mention that in Series 1, we also had, I think this is just an interesting fun fact, we had this panda, which is pretty similar, but not exactly. And she came with a blueberry. And now she comes with a cherry. So I like that. I'm going to put her here, even though you can't really see her. Okay, next we're going to open up the hamster, which comes in the pink bottle with the orange straw. Okay, so here it is. This one is called Orange Creamsicle. The US version does come with this bottle. Here we have a pink and an orange ball chain. I'm sorry for my camera. It's kind of blurry. Anyway, so here is the bestie. It's pretty hard as well. It's a little weird, but I don't think it's so bad. These are very old. I have had them for a long time, but I haven't opened them yet because I just wanted
To make other videos.
And here is, I think her name is Harmony Hammy. We'll find Hammy. I think her name is Harmony Hammy, but we'll find out in a second, I guess. So she does come with a sticker, unlike her UK counterpart. So here is the UK version and here is the US version. They look pretty similar. Neither paint job is outstanding and neither paint job is terrible. And they're both pretty much the same rising. I don't know. But the difference is the UK version came with an actual orange creamsicle. And the US version came with this orange slice. So, I don't know about you guys, but I think the UK lucked out here because this is adorable. The besties for Series 1 actually came with an orange slice. So, they're the same mold, but this one is a little more orange and this one is a little more yellow, I would say. So, they're not exactly the same like I thought they would be, but that's good. But I think they have the same name. Let's go check. Okay, they don't have the same name. So, this is Harmony Hammy, and she comes with Callista Creamsicle. So apparently this is Callista Creamsicle. And then we have the UK version here, which is Courtney Creamsicle. So they have different names as well. So I would love for you guys to comment below and tell me which of these you prefer. Do you like Callista Creamsicle or do you like Courtney Creamsicle, the popsicle or the orange slice? I would also like to know if you prefer the plantain or the cherry. As for me, I prefer the cherry over the plantain. I think the plantain is a little weird. And out of these, I do prefer Courtney here. And Series 1 also has a match to the hamster, which is this one. She's yellow, and this one is gray. So there is a difference, but it's the same mold. And she came with a mango. Okay, lastly we have this blue one with a purple straw to open. I do not have the UK counterpart for this, and I will explain why very soon. So here it is. This is the cotton candy version. Let's see who's inside here. So this one does come with a bottle as well. And here is the bestie. She's also, something is wrong with her as well. I'm not sure why this happened. Maybe they're just too old. That makes me wonder if the ones in the store that are a little older are also a little wonky like this. But mine have been in a very hot room, so that might be a contributing factor to that. So she came with this purple cotton candy. And here she is. So this one is a unicorn. It's pink. Pretty slow rising, pretty good. The paint job is also pretty decent. And she comes with her sticker. So now I'm going to show you why I don't have the UK version, which is pretty simple. It's the same in both the UK and the US. So this is Yolanda Unicorn with Candy Cotton. So as you can see, both of them have the same bestie, both of them have the same character. It's the same everywhere. So I didn't want to buy two of them because it's pointless. And her counterpart is this guy in Series 1 who came with this banana, which is actually the same mold as Penelope Plantain over here. That was a huge difference. Now there is one of this series that I don't have to show you, which is Kitty Smitty over here. She comes with Selena Strawberry in the US. And in the UK, she comes with Marnie Mango, which is the same exact mango that the hamster comes with in Series 1. So I saw no point in getting the UK version if I was just going to get the same bestie. I would prefer to get the US version of the kitty cat with the different strawberry. The strawberry is not repeated in any of the seasons so far. I haven't been able to get a hold of her yet because she's much more rare than the other ones for some reason. I'm not sure why they do that either. There's a lot of uncertainty in this video for an informative video. And the Kitties counterpart in Series 1 is this one, who also comes with a strawberry, but with white icing. Okay, before we end this video, let's go ahead and see if the color changing thing works. So the thing about this series of Smooshy Mushies is that they're supposed to change color when they get cold. You're supposed to put them in the fridge, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to get some ice. Alright, so I got some ice I put in a paper towel. And let's see how they work. So here's the UK version of the panda. Okay, it's hard to see unless I put it in the fridge, but she becomes a bit of a darker pink. I'm just going to take this out of the paper towel. So here you can see it better. It becomes a darker pink. And, oops, the US version does also change color. It actually looks a little better. If you want to see the color changing a little better, then you can please watch my previous video on these. It will be much easier to see. And this one becomes orange in the cold actually, as well as the US version. Works pretty much the same. So the white part of her mane changes to blue. Let's try and get the whole thing change. Okay, there it is. It's, oops, well, so, wow, that's pretty magical. Oh, don't get your squishies wet. Don't do that. So this is what we looked at today. We compared the UK and the US version of the Smooshy Mushy Yolo Froyos from Series 2. So there are some pretty big differences, and if you want to be a full-fledged collector and collect everything, then you will unfortunately have to get the other version so that you can collect all the besties, because they do not repeat in any of the other series. From what I understand, at least most of them don't. You can't get this creamsicle and you can't get this plantain in any other series from what I understand. So it's pretty unfortunate, but what can you do? So if you would like to see more informative videos like this, then please subscribe and like this video so that I know that people are watching and people are interested. So yes, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.